Danny, how do you dissect that without sort of really losing your rag?
Not easy. Not easy. I think, difficult night for us. We let four really, really soft goals in. All four goals could have easily been avoided. We have a really good way into the game. Get a first goal on the front foot, look the better team. Against a team that have won 9 straight, playing well. Then the first goal, I mean, they're 2-1 up at 75 minutes. We're in the total ascendancy. They've only had 3 shots on our goal. 2 of them have been from 30 yards plus. And we find ourselves 2-1 down. They're a team that are trying to play for the end, trying to see the game out, not even trying to score. And we somehow find a way of conceding two more goals. Really tough to take. I think we're all disappointed with our work, really disappointed with our work, and we have to have a long, hard look at ourselves.
Yeah, and how much has it got to be a balance now between telling the players that, but then really getting into them and being positive about what we've got to do on Saturday?
I'm their best friend because I tell them the truth. I tell them when they do well. I'm the first to pat them on the back when they do well, but I'll be the first to tell them when they don't, because that's my responsibility, and that's the responsibility I have to them and to their careers, because I want them to get better and to improve. But they will always get it straight. And yeah, you go in, they're a group that take ownership. Before we go in, they take responsibility to hold their hand up. Fine. I'll be honest, I'm not really into apologies. Apologies don't mean much to me. I'd much rather see us be much more resilient, particularly when things go against us, have much better concentration and eradicate the mistakes. Like a lot of the mistakes are really basic errors. And we have to we have to feel the pain tonight, because it's a really damaging night for us, and it's a hard one to take.
Yeah, and does it make it all the more frustrating because in the time that you've been there, gradually we've been eradicating those mistakes that cost us goals, and then all of a sudden we have one game, a really important game, where it seemed to have jumped straight back into our play.
Well, we've been really competitive since we've been here up until tonight. I think we only lost by 1 goal in the games that we have lost, and most of those goals have been in late in games, the Wrexham game, the Harrogate game. So tonight is difficult. The crazy thing is we play some good football box to box. Like I said, we have 1-0 lead. We then have some really good chances in the game. We're at 75 minutes, we're knocking on the door. If the next goal is going to be ours, and we have really good position. We've dominated the ball in their half for a period of time. We try to switch it out. We lose the ball horribly in our own as we're trying to switch it. They break. We give a free kick away. We then have to get organised, and then the ball doesn't even go into our, doesn't even hit the net. So her goal is just a comedy of errors, and then we really wobble, and that's the truth. And if you're in professional sport, there's no hiding place. Not everybody can do it. There's so many people that would love to do it. There's thousands of children, millions of children in this country that would love to be professional footballers. Not everybody can do it, and those that do, and those that do it well, you need to have a mental toughness. You need to have real fortitude and real resilience, because there's lots of ups and downs in a professional footballer's lives, not just season to season, but in game. You have to roll with the punches, and you can't let the moment affect you. Sometimes you make the mistake, you have to then reset and then move on to the next action. And we just seem to live in the disappointment or the pain of the previous error or the previous mistake. And tonight, it's cost us, and it's cost us a lot. And we have to now pick ourselves up because we and this is not me over exaggerating anything. This is just the fact we're the biggest week of our professional lives. Because let me tell you, Dave, if you get relegated from the Football League, if you get relegated from the position that we found ourselves in this time last week, then that lives with you forever. That will stand. You'll think of it every single day for the rest of your life. And that's just the truth. So sometimes you just gotta speak honestly, and you got to speak openly, and you got to know what you're going into. We're going into probably the toughest game of our careers. All of us. Don't matter what you've done in the game, what level you've got to, what success you've had. Saturday is the biggest game of our careers, and we have to now get over this disappointment and be ready to fight with everything we've got to make sure that we keep this brilliant football club in the Football League.